Thank you, ma'am. Uh, Good afternoon, respected class teacher and my fellow Simigians. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our class teacher, Mrs. Neha Jha, ma'am, uh, for giving us a golden opportunity to present the PPT on the topic of Introduction to Strategic Management. Secondly, I would like to introduce you all to my group members, that is Ritik, Roshan, me, Amanraj Sani, Gaurav Kumar, Gautam Kumar Singh, Akash Gaurav, and Gautam Singh. So please, Gaurav, change the slide. So Aman will be introducing and starting from the first slide. So over to you, Aman.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself, Amanda Sani, and today I'm going to say about what is strategic management and their importance, which is covered by me. So, without a delay, I would like to start my topic. So, first is strategy. Strategy words comes from an ancient Greek word, strategos, which was firstly used in military science for to win the battle. So, the meaning of a strategy, it is the direction and scope of an organization for over the long-term perspective. And in other words, according to Henderson, a strategy is the deliberate, uh, deliberate search for an action plan to develop and adjust competitive advantage of the company. Another point is strategic management. Strategic management is the ongoing planning, monitoring, analysis, and assessment of all necessities for an organization's needs, which helps to meet its goals and objectives. It is the process of setting goals and objectives in order to make an organization more
Presenting, try to
competitive.
turn on your camera.
मैम मेरा कैमरा थोड़ा वो खराब है, ऐसा वो ऑन करने पे भी नहीं दिखेगा. ओके मैम.
We are able to see you, no problem.
Okay मैम. It is the process of setting goals and objectives in order to make an organization more competitive, and it is the managerial process of developing a strategic vision, setting objective, and creating a strategy, implementing and evaluating the strategy. Go on next slide. Uh, this slide is all about is importance of a strategic management. The first point is planning, forward thinking, resource allocation, strengths and weakness, and environmental impact. So first one is planning. Planning is the essential tool for any organization because it is the main task in the strategic planning process. It is predicting future trends that will help the business in building. Strategic planning tools you need to be used instead of uh, simple planning process. For example, SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis has to find out uh, about any organization's strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. And second one is forward thinking. Forward thinking means a well thought, which is helpful for the organization's growth because through a well thought, we will be able to draw a clear strategy for the organization's long-term goals or objectives because these goals or objectives are more important for the organization's overall growth. And third one is resource allocation. And resource allocation is the process of assigning and managing assets in a manner that support an organization's strategic goals or objective. Resource allocation means that resource which can be used is right in right time in a right place. It includes tangible assets such as raw material, human capital, hardware, etc. And fourth one is strength and weakness. Strength and weakness. We all know all company have its own strength and weakness, which pretends to be play an important role in the growth of the organization or company. For example, Reliance, and their strength is high growth and high market share. In other example for weakness is Paytm because it is suffering from loss in 2014. And fifth point is environmental impact. Environmental impact is the important to know about the market demand because when a company has seen the environment and its surrounding, it will be more easier to be easier to be become a market leader because when a company has scanned the environment, then the company know about the market demand and rate which attract the consumers. So thank you, ma'am. And for the explanation, I would like to Gautam Kumar Singh for further explanation.
Thank you, Man. Good afternoon, ma'am. My and I will going to explain the features of a strategy. First one is a specialized plan to outperform the competitors. As we know that the every competing company have some weak points that we have to notice, and that we have to notice that point and don't to do that and don't to do that and to outperform the competitors. Second one, details about how managers must respond to any change in the business environment. In this, the organization should have to undergo and accept the challenges to become successful. In this, in this, the organization has to upgrade the product, services, improve technology, and provide training to the employees that they upgrade their skills for the newly changing system. Third one, redefine direction towards common goals. In this, the when the company adopt the in the when the company adopt the strategy when the company adopt the strategy in this when the company adopt the strategy, they have to work in the well defined meaningful way to become successful. As for the example, they when they have to get effective achieve achievements, then the man working behind the machine have to perform well. Fourth one, reflect the concern to effectively mobilize resources. Reflect in this, ma'am, the it allocate scarce from the organization resources from different areas for the utilization of the resources. Fifth one, maximizing the organizational changes to achieve set objective. Ma'am, the main objective of the organization is to become is the main objective of the organization is to maximize the more and more profit by knowing their potential and capabilities. Uh, a well defined direction and the utilization of resources can increase in the growth of the organization. Thank you. Now further topic will explain by Bikram.
Thank you, Gautam, for this beautiful opportunity. So my topic is levels at which strategy operates. So first of all, we will talk about strategic management, small kind of definition I would be giving. It is all about POLC, that is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. In this model, which any organization functions, depicts there are two levels. One is levels of management, and the other one is levels of strategy. Levels of management are those of corporate, SBU, and functional. Levels of strategy are those of corporate, business level, and functional level. The main aim of the corporate strategy is to plan and advise what kind of work, plan and advise the plan and give the advice to its subordinates, or the SBUs, to achieve the objective. The SBU allocates the resources within their areas, and they coordinate with themselves in a working atmosphere to achieve the objectives formulated by the corporate level strategy. The functional level strategy executes what has been told by the corporate and SBUs, and they allocate their resources within themselves with the combination of uh, with the optimal coordination between them, and achieve the objectives provided by their superiors. So now we will discuss one by one of these three levels of strategies in deeply manner. So corporate strategy, what does it refers? It refers something that that has been mentioned in the mission statement of the organization to achieve to maximize the wealth of the stakeholders, and its ultimate goal is to bring more and more investors into our organization and increase their wealth. So so to so their ultimate goal will be maximize their profit of their stakeholders. And any corporate level strategy has a common goal, uh, and it takes and it common goal divided and it divides to its subordinates. And these level of strategies are involved in strategic decision also, like how to expand their business, retrenchment, uh, merger and acquisitions, etc. Now we come to SBU level strategy. uh, Basically, SBU level are also engaged in decision making, like what should be the product, how to gain the competitive advantage. Just for instance, I would like to tell the Vrio model, that is of one of the major model used in by various organizations to compete within their competitors. So Vrio stands, V stands for value, R stands for rare, I stand for inimitable, and O stand for organized scale. So they have to work. So they have to achieve one by one. If they achieve their value, then they will go to the rare position. Then after they will when they will complete the rare, they will go to the inimitable, and after ultimately they will strive to achieve the organized scale to increase the revenue as well as sales of the organization. SBU means a segregate form of different divisions that have same kind of objectives or common goals. They they are they focus on one product line or one business line to achieve to gain more and more profit, and to gain more and more profit by one of the most relevant example of the SBU level strategy is of Bajaj Electricals. Uh, Bajaj Electricals has five important SBUs, like home appliances, lighting, luminaries, and projects and engineers. So now we come to the functional level strategy. Functional level strategy, any company works in a lower in a low set of plan. They their ultimate goal is to bring and allocate the resources between their areas, and coordinate all together and work along with themselves, so that there is each and so there is equity, there is equal division of the work, and they may form good coordination between them. uh, as we can see in the model, that it is interlinked with each other, like finance is interlinked with marketing, and so and so forth. If we discuss the strategy taken by functional area in marketing division, marketing deals with pricing, advertising strategies, and many more. So I end up my topic. I I would like to call my friend Ritik Roshan for further explanation of his. So
Thank you,
please, Ritik,
Vikram.
go on.
Thank you, Vikram. गुड आफ्टरनून मैम. मैम आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम. My topic is Henry Mitford's 5 prospective approaches. Henry Midworth five prospective approaches. Five prospective approaches of strategy. Henry Midworth is a management and strategic author. स्ट्रेटजी हम लोग इसलिए बनाते हैं कि कंपटीटर को आउटर्न करें, कंपटीटर को दूर करें, बट वी सेड कि स्ट्रेटजी शुड बी यूनिक, बिकम एवरीबॉडी यूनिक। हमें स्ट्रेटजी जो बनानी है वो खुद की यूनिकनेस को निखारने के लिए बनानी है। He has given 5 perspectives to see in this strategy: plan, ploy, pattern, position and perspective. First one, plan. A directed course of action to achieve an intended set of goal similar to the strategic planning concept.
No, we can't hear you.
Plan basically we all know that hello
Yes.
plan basically we all know that जहां हमें और जहां हम जाना चाहते हैं, we make a plan कि किस तरह वहां पे पहुंचना होगा, where we are and where we want to go to make a plan. अगर हमें पटना से दिल्ली जाना है तो हमें प्लान बनाना होगा कि हम वहां कहां से पहुंचना है, हम कैसे वहां पहुंचेंगे. That is a plan, and that come into the second ploy. Ploy means that are the step you are going to take become unique into the market. How you are going to distribute into the market, right? What are the
Again, we lost your
to
voice.
become into the market? Hello.
Your voice is breaking.
मैम नेटवर्क बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है यहाँ पे, इसीलिए हो जाता है कभी-कभी.
Okay, proceed.
And third one, pattern. Plan, मैम प्लान जो था वो इंटेंडेड स्ट्रेटजी था. What you are going, what you have to plan. Pattern consisted past behavior with a strategy realized over time rather than planned or intended. Rather than realized, pattern was different from the intended. Pattern may you actually realize the strategy. What are the behavior pattern you will follow to realize your आपने किया है. And that fourth one, position plus placing the product in the mind of people, locating brand, product or company within the market based on the concept from work of consumer or other stakeholder. A strategy didn't mind primary factor outside the firm. Position means how you market your basically. Position जो है internal आपकी personality, how people perceive it. क्या आप कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, क्या आप क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट बेचते हैं, क्या आप वर्ल्ड क्लास प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हैं. तो हाउ यू पोजीशन योरसेल्फ, आपको कैसे परसीव करना है. एंड देन फिफ्थ इज प्रोस्पेक्टिव, एग्जीक्यूटिंग अ स्ट्रेटजी बेस्ड ऑन द थ्योरी ऑफ बिजनेस और नेचुरल एक्सटेंशन ऑफ द माइंडसेट और आइडियोलॉजी पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. प्रोस्पेक्टिव इज द इंटरनल पर्सनालिटी, हाउ योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कैसे आपका कल्चर है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का और कैसी आपका पर्सनालिटी है. हाउ एम्प्लॉयज वर्किंग टुगेदर, आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में एम्प्लॉय कैसे काम कर रहे हैं. दैट इज अ पर्सपेक्टिव. दैट्स थैंक यू मैम. एंड नेक्स्ट स्लाइड एक्सप्लेन बाय आकाश.
Here, Ritik Roshan, right?
यस मैम.
Okay.
Thank you, Ritik. Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Akash Gaurav, and my topic is process of strategic management. There are 4 steps in the process of strategic management, that is environment scanning, formulation, implementation, and evaluation. Now, coming to the first one, that is environment scanning. It refers to the process of collecting, inspecting, and providing information for the strategic purpose. And it also helps in analyzing the internal and external factors which influence the organization. Internal factors like culture and value, missions and objectives, and management structures and natures, and human resource system. And external factors like political, economical, social, and technological, legal, and environmental factors. And after analyzing the process, management evaluate this on the regular basis and strive to improve it. And the next one is formulation. Formulation refers to the process of deciding the best course of action for the accomplishment of organizational objectives and achieving the organizational purpose. Formulation in this process, formulate formulate different strategy related to corporate business and functional strategies after the scaling process. And now the third one is implementation. Implementation refers to the process of making the strategy work as intended, or it is also called as the putting the organization's chosen strategy into actions. And implementation process includes some activities like developing decision making and designing organizational structures, distributing resources, and managing human resource. And now the last one is evaluation. Evaluation is one of the most important steps in the process of strategic management. Evaluation means evaluate the strategy that what we have made, and the activities include in this step is appraising in the internal and external factors. Internal and external factors are as important because it is because it is called as the root of the strategy. And second one is measuring performance of the strategy that we have made and taking the corrective action regarding the strategy. Evaluation also helps in determining that the organizational strategy and its implementation will match the organizational original strategy. And at last, if the company want to create the another strategy, then they use these steps in a chronological order, so they can create the new strategy. Now the next topic will be explained by Gaurav.
Thank you, Akash. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Gaurav Kumar, and today my topic is what is role of a strategist. Strategists are individuals or groups who are primarily involved in the formulation, implementation, and evaluation of a strategy. In a limited sense, all managers are a strategist. There are persons outside the organization who are also involved in various aspects of strategic management. They too are referred to as a strategist. We can identify 5 strategists who as individuals or in a group are concerned with and play a role in strategic management. The first one is soothsayer. A soothsayer strategist is the one who tells the future of the organization and provides assistance to his team members to help them in foreseeing their future of company. Second one is a sculpture. A sculpture, these strategists carve out a form and future shape for the organization and envisage the reason behind its success in the future. Third one is politician. Politicians are experts in manipulation and maneuvering. They know exactly what factors motivate and drive such leaders for organization. Fourth one is guru. Guru is an individual who offers spiritual guidance to their followers. These types of strategists directs the employees as to how they can play a role in achieving the objective and goals. Fifth one is jailbuster. Jailbuster strategists are the ones who motivate the employees to break their shackles of fear and dreariness and unlock their true potential. Thank you, all of you. I would like to call Gautam Singh for explain the next slide. Over to you, Gautam.
Thank you, Gaurav. Good afternoon, ma'am. My topic is a strategic decision and its dimension. First, top management involvement. Strategic decisions are associated with several fields of organizational operations. This means that what other authorities are allowing to allocate resources for implementation of strategic decisions. Second point, future oriented.
Gautam, turn on your camera. It doesn't suit when you are speaking with your camera off.
मैम नेटवर्क बहुत इससे बाहर आ जाता है बार बार.
Try at least.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Yes.
Yes, Gautam, proceed.
1 second. Next point, future orientation. Strategic decisions are based on foresight anticipated by the management in a fast changing competitive world. A proactive business approaches adopted by to meet the project changes. Third point, allocation of large amount of resources. Strategic decisions needs to manage the organization long-term activities in the organization to long-term activities and
What happened? Gautam, can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, proceed.
The third point, allocation of large amount of resources. A strategic decision need to manage the organization long-term activities and aim on the substantial resources is resource in the form of man, machine, labor, material, and money have to be attained from organizational surplus. Third point, consideration of factors in the external environment. The open system in which the firms interact with environment call for a strategic decisions to be made in the light of how surplus, creditors, customers, competitors, and government are likely to react to environmental change. Last point, impact on the long-term perspective of the organizations. It is difficult to shift the organization perspective by adopting a radically different strategy in the short run. Company adopt a strategy for growth and success for longevity of the sense which every organization unlimited goal is to be competitive in the market and earn a profit. So the strategy of a business should focus for the long term stability of the firm. Thank you. We are done now.
Right.
Any questions and questions from your side? We will be very.
Yes.
Please ask.
Yes, Arushi.
मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन है गौरव से मैम पूछ सकती हूँ क्या मैम?
बिल्कुल
Yes, sir.
पूछना है आप लोगों को, इसलिए तो क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन है.
ओके मैम बोल रहे थे कि रोल ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजिक्स वो था. एक सेकेंड, स्लाइड जो गौरव का स्लाइड था वो एक बार लाना. रोल ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट. तो ये मैम रोल ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजिक में वो जो है वो 10 है ना, और रोल ऑफ स्ट्रैटेजिक प्ले वो 5 है। जो ये है जो स्लाइड में दिख रहा है वो स्ट्रेटेजिक प्ले है। और रोल ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजिक जो 10
क्लास में भी मैंने बताया था आरुषि। खैर आई वांट टू आंसर फ्रॉम whom क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड। गौरव से पूछा गया ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I want you to answer first. What will be your explanation to this? जरूरी नहीं कि जो स्लाइड प्रेजेंट किए हैं वही बोले। अगर इफ दैट पर्सन इज
हम लोग
नॉट
बोल सकते हैं।
एनी ऑफ द टीम मेंबर कैन आंसर।
So your question is that it should be mentioned here, what is the role of strategist play, right? Instead of
Yes.
role of strategist. So it's a myth, okay? Everyone can be a strategist, even a manager or even even a owner. It's all about how do you think, how you perceive your organization, your your vision inculcates you to be a strategist. Of course, there is in a management there is a lot of there's a lot of upbringings with new ideas and new innovations. So it's a kind of like guru. If we take an example of guru, and guru is one who first teaches us to learn, like our teachers are the guru. So so there are a lot of consultant, business consultant also. They are also can be treated and can be called as guru also. So there is nothing more much to tell in this topic. And like CEOs and CEOs and the and many and many the hierarchical based managers, there are a certain form of formalities they have to do. Like the bottom line of managers will not will only can do what has been told by the top executives. They can't advise to them. So there is a, a kind of non-authoritarianism, like also that they, are you able to getting me?
Fine, Vikram. Arushi?
Yes, ma'am.